Hi, I'm Chiara D'Agostino. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I've had chemo and a mastectomy, and I'm having another surgery in November. And I'm a cancer fashion blogger at www.beautythroughthebeast.com.
I ain't that shit. It's about self-empowerment. It's about self-awareness. It's about self-respect.
Beauty Through the Beast?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a blog that I started a few months ago when I got diagnosed with breast cancer. Okay. Actually, it was towards the end of it, and my boyfriend had just broken up with me, and my girlfriend suggested a project, and she said, why don't you start blogging? Start blogging about your experience. You can have like a podium to talk about your feelings, talk about the good, what's come from cancer, which is getting in touch with some old friends, or maybe some beauty tips on wigs or makeup that you've learned.
That you've discovered. Now take me back to when you first learned you had cancer.
Sure. I came back from Italy. I was in Florence getting my master's degree, and
nice.
I graduated in August 2014, and I came back and I got all my tests. Like I got a routine mammo and a physical, and everything came back clean.
Okay.
And then in October 2014, I found a large lump in my left breast, and I knew that it wasn't normal.
So now, was it a large? I know because women, we do breast exams, and was it a large?
It was large.
Okay.
It was 2.3 centimeters when they measured it, when they biopsied it. Yeah.
So you knew it was something wrong.
I knew it was something wrong. Like my boyfriend was like, "Oh, it's probably a cyst." I was like, "No, it doesn't feel right." And that was on the eve of my birthday when I found that. So we were in DC trying to celebrate my birthday, and then we came back and I went to all doctor's appointments and got a biopsy and got another mammogram, which is what I'd like to say is in that second mammogram, the large mass did not show up.
Really?
Yeah, and not many women know about this. And when I met with my breast surgeon, she was able to see the mass because I had an MRI and an ultrasound, and it showed up in the ultrasound and the MRI. But apparently if women have dense tissue in their breasts, and we don't know if we have dense tissue.
No, we don't. How do you know?
Exactly.
Do you compare it to other people?
No, you ask the radiologist should tell you.
Okay. Wow.
And you should ask.
Now, how long was this in between the first time you came back from Italy and you had your exam and everything was clear and fine until you found out, like, hey, something is going on, I have a lump?
It was a month and a half.
A month and a half? Wow. Now, had you seen any signs? Were you feeling anything? And did
when
cancer
I look
run
back,
in your family?
no, cancer does not. Well, actually, that's not true. My brother had colon cancer.
Okay.
My niece had thyroid cancer, and we have some breast cancer in like the distant family tree. But I also have I had triple negative cancer, which is a fast growing cancer. So
Never heard of it.
yeah, triple negative means that it doesn't feed off of any of the hormones.
Okay.
So it's negative across the board, but it also is a fast-growing cancer. So my boyfriend said he would be there for me 1,000%, but in the end, he really wasn't. I mean, in fact, we did a lot of arguing. He told me once I was done with all of my treatments that I'd have to move out. I was living with him.
Wow.
He sent me away on some weekends that I had chemo because he didn't want me to be around his children.
He sent you away?
Yeah, he sent me away to either stay in a bed and breakfast or to stay with family. He just said, you have to be out of here when my kids come. It was really difficult.
That's rough.
I felt alone. I had, friends that, my best friend lives in Ohio, or I have some local friends, and I asked them, I said, can I come stay with you for a little while? And no one really offered a place. Actually, one girlfriend did, but even my even parts of my family said I couldn't stay with them.
So now, when you come out of surgery, you have the mastectomy, you come out of surgery, and when no one else is around, when you're by yourself, and you look at your breast, what do you think?
I remember that moment. I was home and I took a shower and I was afraid of drying myself and my sutures, and I had plastic tubes coming out of my side, and that was the first time that I cried. I I literally fell to the ground and I cried for a good half an hour.
Well, was it because, did you identify, being a woman, and everybody can see that Chiara is gorgeous.
Thank
But did
you.
you identify your womanhood and being beautiful with, having breasts?
I did.
You
I did. And I do. Now I'm going to have another mastectomy on the other side. Even though this side is not cancerous, I want my breasts to match.
Okay, but that's by choice.
And that is by choice.
That's a hard choice.
I've had to realize that who I am is inside. And that's the most important thing, and to shine from the inside, which I always knew, but now I learn it more.
Right.
And I'm really, really grateful to be alive.
Amen. And so now you mentioned your blogging. So now, what do you do with the blog? I feel like a nice smile on your face because you're talking to people.
It's a creative outlet for me.
Good.
I'm a visual person. I've always been a journal writer, but I've never thought of myself as a writer. And they're short blogs because I think that people have a short attention span these days.
They do.
I can't read anything that long either. Like,
Okay.
I just skim through it. But I just do these short little things with a picture, and I talk about, again, like beauty tips, or my blog, which is just any day, everyday things. Like tonight, actually, I'm going to have part of a breast cancer fundraiser, so I talk about
Nice.
that.
Okay.
And then there's the Beast page, which people don't realize, but if you
Well,
click
what's
on the
that?
Beast, that's
Okay,
where
what's
there's
that about?
stories of the breakup, heartbreak, or what it's like to look in the mirror after a mastectomy, or
That's
what
the
it's-
reality that people don't often talk about.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, it's funny because people comment on my hair all the time. I used to have long blonde hair, and lots of women say, and men say, I love your hair. And sometimes I'll say it's because of chemo. And I don't do it for the shock value, but I guess I say it because, I've had cancer. Cancer happens to real people that you're behind online at the CVS or at the gas station. Cancer does
and you
happen.
never know.
And I would say the best way to support somebody with going through a traumatic time is ask them what they can do, ask what you can do, and maybe to just drop off some food or go grocery shopping, or like a friend sent me a gift certificate to a manicure.
Nice.
Little things like that, or even just, I wanted to be held. I don't want anyone to give me a solution. Like, my ex-boyfriend was trying to give me solutions, and I just want to be held.
You just want somebody there.
I just wanted maybe family to come watch TV with me.
That's what we want every day. Cancer or no cancer, we want that in general.
Want to find out more about AIN That Chick? Visit our website at www.ainthatchick.com.